If you go to Google and type Women's Day, you would see a lot of illustrations such as these. And if you just keep scrolling through them, you would notice a general trend. Apart from the words Happy Women's Day, you would also notice that most of them have a pink color palette and they have butterflies and roses in them. Wait, come here. Are men allergic to butterflies? Because I don't see butterflies in a Men's Day poster. Coming back to Women's Day, another common theme that I observed in the illustrations was that they emphasized the frog or the long hair a bit too much, which made me wonder, are these the things that, represent a woman? Does a woman not become a woman if she does not have long hair or if she doesn't wear a frock? Something to think about. But the most problematic of illustrations when it comes to representation of a woman is this one, and the many more that have a similar theme. What a perfect representation of a woman. We are in 2021 and I still see people who post such pictures as their WhatsApp status on Women's Day. Now you may ask, without frocks or long hair or any such thing, how else can we represent a woman? To which I would like to reply with another question. Do women need to be represented? Do women need a logo and a slogan? I get why a company has a slogan and a logo. It is in order to communicate with their customers what the company stands for, to communicate what its message and goal is. Let's take Subway for example. Their slogan is Eat Fresh, and their primary focus is to provide fresh food to their customers, and that is the primary focus of every single branch of Subway. Coming back to our topic, we have converted the female gender into an institution whose goals and appearance are based on the primitive notions on what an ideal woman should be. And we expect every woman to share the same ideals as this institution. But expecting every Subway sandwich to be fresh is not the same as expecting every woman to know how to cook. Because your gender is not your attitude, your gender is not your personality, your gender is just your gender. A person shouldn't be able to conceive anything else from the knowledge of another person's gender apart from what that gender actually is. Yep, go on, play this clip once more in slow motion to actually understand what I said. I think you get what the problem is. These pictures are creating a model in the minds of the people who see this. A model of what the ideal or the perfect woman should be like. And once these models are deep-rooted into the minds of the people, stereotypes are born. It's funny how Women's Day, which was actually supposed to empower women and break woman-related stereotypes, ends up creating even more stereotypes. But there's an explanation. The reason so as to why we associate women to such qualities has to do something with the way our brain functions. You see, our brain tends to take the easy way out when it comes to obtaining information from the outside world. Hence, it tries to get maximum information from minimum input. For example, if a person comes and tells you that he is Asian, your brain tends to take even more information from that statement. And so, since it is a popular stereotype that Asians are good at maths, your brain also just assumes that the person you're talking to is also good at maths. But that does not mean that you can have prejudice and it's okay. That is not what I'm trying to say, because you can ignore these assumptions made by the brain. Just like how you're right now lying on your bed and just ignoring your brain even though it's telling you that you have wasted this entire day without doing anything productive apart from watching YouTube videos. That is not my life story. Coming back, it's not only genders which are given the status of an institution, Often, mothers are portrayed as these angels who would forever be with their children without giving a thought about themselves. This is the reason why Bobby from the film Kumbalangi Nights thinks his mother is not a good mother. And then people expect their fathers to be these bold people who would never get emotional even during the toughest of times. And there are similar expectations from the eldest son or daughter of a family and from professions, like that of a doctor or a nurse. All of them have these benchmarks of unnecessary expectations to live up to. Can't we put an end to this? Do people still need to suffer from these unnecessary expectations? Thanks for watching.